What's going on, my people? Don't go nowhere. You're tuned in to one of the hottest shows in America. You already know it's on the Lockout. Today we got a story, a Rikers Island story. Don't go nowhere. We're going to get right into the story. Before this question I have for you, I want to ask you, if you was to wind up in Rikers Island right now or any jail, but Rikers Island, because we know they scream out on the lockout, then the cells open. Would you be scared or would you lock out on the lockout? You already know the Rikers Island story. We're going to get right into it. This is the part of the show where we get into the news. What's happening on Rikers Island? What's taking place? What are they doing? Who's getting in trouble? What's the gossip? The drama. So now, Rikers Island, 4 correction officers are in heat. Fire. They on fire again. Super fuego. Because an 18-year-old dude decides that he wants to try to end it. He can't do the time. So they say, right? Because you got people bow-mouthing now this young dude, which in play, he had issues. He had a history of suicide attempts. He's suicidal. He's going through things in life, as a lot of people do. This is a problem that needs to be addressed instead of just punished, right? That's what they saying all over the place, all the bloggers, everything. It is lit with this story. This happened on Rikers Island in the intake unit, right? So the 4 officers at Rikers Island correctional facilities failed to act for 7 minutes as a detainee tried to hang himself at Rikers Island jail complex. What? It's getting crazy on the island, but this happens everywhere. People try to hang up every day, they said. He'd be all right. But it's still a sad situation. With all respects to him and the family, Nicholas Feliciano tries to end his life at an early age. Leave in the comments if you ever been through something like that. I've wanted to plenty of times. And in fact, I've tried. Didn't succeed. I know a lot of people wish, but I don't suggest it to no one. You're precious. You're beautiful. We deserve to live. But if you ever thought about harming yourself, Warpath has been there too. People need you out here. So let's go on. The officers have been suspended while the City Department of Investigations conducts an inquiry. Yeah. Inquiry, whatever that. We from Brooklyn over here. Officials said the inmate was hospitalized, put into a medically induced coma on Tuesday. Wow. The suicide attempt was captured on video. Everything nowadays is captured on video. You need to be more careful, people. Listen up. It was captured on video. On video feed that the officers are expected to monitor periodically. So now they have these video surveillance cameras and they supposed to periodically look at that footage. It's just a fact. So no one is looking at the footage while this dude is trying to end his life. And now Rikers Island is in an uproar. So this is the part of the show where we get into the news. You guys already know they've been here. The ones that haven't, I love you. Welcome, subscribe, hit like, dislike. You already know. It's on the lockout. So they would, for 7 minutes, they let, supposedly they didn't do, watch the video surveillance, do their runs, what have you. But we all know that at Rikers Island, They try to pass by your cell, like they come through for the count right before the count sometimes, or the officer that's about to leave or left, what have you, they come through. But then most of the time you could rock like for hours without them coming through, like period. Like at all. No one is coming through. Facts. In a lot of places for a while. Now, when something happens, of course, everybody is walking on eggshells and they doing tours, they walking around, they damn near standing by yourself. But, never straight doodling on nobody. We know things are busy. They got to pay attention over here, over there. For what I remember, there was only 2 COs to the housing unit, one in the bubble and one inside of that. Most of the time they want to talk. They want to be gossiping in the bubble and together, and some of them are blowing each other's buns, and that's what happens. It's facts. So let's go on. Holy snap. Period. All right. Who spoke, according to the people who spoke on the condition, because they were not authorized to discuss the matter publicly. Wow. The actions of the officers, one of whom was a supervisor, wow, were recorded by a separate camera. Now, these are all allegedly things, right? They were recorded by a camera, somebody saying this, but I'm pretty sure they have some facts to their story. I don't think it's all like super gossip. Let's put this on the news, what have you, right? So this is what we do. Here's the part of the show where we report the news was popping on Rikers Island. There is video of him and them referring to both inmate and officer. The inmate Feliciano was in a empty holding pen in plain view of the central guard desk in the right at the jail intake area, where officers can also monitor activities in the cell via video feed. On the video, which was described, one of the officers can be seen going to the pen where Feliciano was hanging, opening the door and closing the door without entering, and then walking away. Wow. Okay, the correction commissioner said in a statement that the agency had suspended 3 officers and a captain, and confirmed that the City Department of Investigations was conducting an independent. Wow. The claims being made here are extremely troubling, she said in this statement. The safety and well-being of those in our custody is number 1 priority. Stop lying, man. Who believes you? You need more people. We don't believe you. You're a liar. She's a liar. Stop lying. She's a liar. This is on the lockout. Did I tell you that? By the way, did I say rest in peace, Aloe? Did I say I'm from Sunset Park, Brooklyn? Yes, let's get it. This is the part of the show where we get into the what? The news, you idiot. Yeah, let's go. So now, wow. Did we priority? Do you believe that? When this is new? This guy has, when this started yesterday? Stop playing, man. So now, investigating into the incident is underway. Okay. If warranted, she said, the officers could face disciplinary action up to and including, bro, termination. You serious, bro? Up to. That's about it. Up to. What about going to jail yourself? What about locking these individuals up? Up to means like, that's the top. You feel me? Like up to. It don't go above. It can go up to above termination. Like levels to this shit. Like whatever happened, if somebody kills yourself, they under your watch, you go to jail too. Because listen, let me ask you something. You taking care of a person that's super underage, for lack of a better term, because you already know the word, the 3-letter word here that is like crazy on the tube that we don't want to say. It starts with a K, it ends with a D, right? And I think there's an I in the middle. Let's get it. So anyway, you're taking care of him. Something happens. Boop. Snap. Neck broke. What happens to the individual that was there looking after, taking care of? You go to jail, point blank. At one point or another, you're going to do a bid for that. Negligent, right? Neglect, all types of things. What is the difference here? Again, because someone explain to me what's going on here, Bob. We need to know this. We're getting kind of spooky, right? Like, listen, why do we go to jail all the time? And when it comes to somebody of authority, it's just the point that up to termination. Like, he might lose his job at the worst. But if it was a regular human being, if it was someone from the ghetto, the hood, the slums, from YouTube, we'll be done, right? Shout out Hellcat, man. God bless that dude, by the way. So anyway, we'll just be done, man. Leave in the comments how you feel about that and everything that happened. Have you ever tried to commit suicide yourself? It's a serious matter. I believe that a lot of people try to commit suicide because they're going through some pain within, right? They feel emptiness. They feel loneliness at times. There's a lot of things going on. That's the reason why I have put myself in those situations and try to myself. I've been through it and I've thought about it plenty of times. And I had people here on the show, and in one of the videos we put it up. Shout out to Yelly. He told this story. He was thinking about committing suicide. It's a true story. He watched the show. He was there about to commit suicide. And he saw on the lockout when I was talking about if you ever try to commit suicide, you're not alone. I've been there. I was just like you, right? And I shared on how I was myself going through that and how I've experienced that. And he was like, bro, I've been through the same thing. And I just try to, listen, my bad, I'm doing something over here. And I'm trying to, and while I was watching your show, it helped me not commit suicide. That was awesome. So awesome that I was so happy I was able to help somebody again, that I went to see him. While I go see him, he blesses me with a gift. You see how the world works? And he wasn't the only person on the show. We was able to help a lot of people on the show. I'm grateful that in return, the same way I helped you guys, whoever really follows us, our family here on the lockout, in return, you guys help me. And that is all facts. Not even something I'm just saying. That is just facts. I love you guys. This is on the lockout. Don't forget, leave in the comments how you feel about everything that's happening with the kid. Do you think that they really come around and check up on people? Do you think they probably just had checked up on them and walked away? I don't know. There's a camera. There's evidence. There's cameras everywhere. Welcome to New York, people. Where nothing you do is kept for you only to know. Where you have no privacy. Welcome to New York. But most importantly, if you're new here, welcome to On the Lockout.